There are secrets in the Vatican that even the Pope refuses to reveal. These secrets are buried deep within the heart of the Holy See, hidden from the eyes of the world. They are guarded by ancient traditions and shrouded in mystery known only to a select few. The Vatican, with its majestic architecture and sacred relics, holds many untold stories. Hidden beneath the ancient halls, behind stone walls centuries old, lies a labyrinth of forgotten chambers and passageways. These corridors have witnessed the passage of time, echoing with the footsteps of those who have walked them over the centuries. It is within these shadowy depths that the most enigmatic of secrets are kept. Among these secrets lies a hidden door, one that was never meant to be disturbed. This door, concealed in darkness, is protected by an ornate key that has been passed down through generations. It is said that this key holds the power to unlock a truth so profound it could shake the very foundations of the Church. This is the story of Father Gabriel, a devoted priest who stumbled upon this forbidden door. Driven by curiosity and a sense of duty, he ventured into the unknown, unaware of the consequences that awaited him. His journey would lead him to uncover secrets that were meant to remain hidden. The priest who opened the wrong door, Father Gabriel's life was forever changed. As he approached the massive door, a sense of foreboding washed over him. The air grew colder, and the shadows seemed to whisper warnings. Yet he pressed on, driven by an unexplainable force, and was never the same again. What he found behind that door would haunt him for the rest of his days. His eyes, once filled with light and faith, turned completely black, a reflection of the darkness he had uncovered. This is the chilling tale of Father Gabriel and the Vatican's forbidden door. Father Gabriel had spent years in the Vatican archives, surrounded by texts older than time itself. The air was thick with the scent of aged parchment and the whispers of history. Each day he would delve deeper into the labyrinth of knowledge, uncovering secrets long forgotten by the world. But one night, as the moon cast eerie shadows through the stained glass windows, he stumbled upon something that should have remained hidden. His hands trembled as he turned the ancient pages, revealing a passage that sent chills down his spine. A passage written in Latin, warning of a door buried deep within the catacombs, a door that held unimaginable power and danger. The text spoke of a forbidden threshold, sealed for centuries to protect the world from the horrors that lay beyond, a door that should never be opened. Father Gabriel's heart raced as he read the ominous words. His mind was flooded with questions and a sense of foreboding. What could be so dangerous that it had to be hidden away for all eternity? But curiosity is a dangerous thing. Despite the warnings, Father Gabriel felt an irresistible pull towards the mystery. He knew that some doors were meant to remain closed, but the allure of the unknown was too powerful to ignore. And so, with a heavy heart and a mind full of dread, he made a decision that would change everything. Guided by candlelight, Father Gabriel walked through the silent halls, his heart pounding with anticipation. And then he saw it. A massive wooden door, blackened with age, an inscription carved above it in faded letters. God avert your eyes. He turned the handle. The door opened. Inside, the room was lined with scrolls, relics, and at its center a mirror black as the void. At first it was silent, then the mirror rippled. His reflection smiled. And then it spoke. He could not be. His reflection stepped forward, but Gabriel hadn't moved. Darkness. Hands, blackened skeletal hands, crawled from the glass, reaching for him. He tried to run, but the door was gone. Pater noster, qui es in caelis. He does not hear you. With his last ounce of strength, Father Gabriel reached for a crucifix, his fingers trembling as they closed around the cold metal. The weight of the object seemed to anchor him to reality, a final lifeline in the midst of chaos. His breath was ragged, each inhale a battle against the oppressive darkness that surrounded him. Summoning every bit of his remaining energy, Father Gabriel hurled it at the mirror. The crucifix spun through the air, a glint of hope in the dim light, before it collided with the surface. The mirror shattered dramatically, shards flying in all directions, each piece reflecting fragments of the room and the horrors it contained. The sound was deafening, a cacophony of breaking glass that seemed to pierce the very soul. A deafening shriek filled the chamber, a sound so unearthly it made Father Gabriel's blood run cold. He collapsed to the ground, utterly exhausted, his body unable to withstand the strain any longer. The shadows recoiled, retreating from the broken mirror as if repelled by an unseen force. The darkness that had once seemed impenetrable now appeared to be in full retreat, slithering back into the corners from whence it came. And then silence. The room, once filled with malevolent energy, was now eerily quiet. The oppressive atmosphere lifted, leaving behind an unsettling calm. The door was back. The room was intact, as if nothing had happened. The forbidden door, which had vanished moments before, reappeared mysteriously, standing as a silent sentinel to the events that had just transpired. But something was wrong. Father Gabriel could feel it in his bones. The air was different, charged with an energy that made his skin crawl. He looked around, confused and uneasy, trying to make sense of the surreal scene before him. He stepped closer to the reflection of an old glass case, drawn to it by an inexplicable force. His footsteps echoed in the now silent chamber, each step amplifying his growing sense of dread, and saw his own eyes. They stared back at him from the glass, wide with fear and confusion. They were black, completely devoid of colour, like two endless voids. Now we are free. The words echoed in Father Gabriel's mind, not his own, but a sinister presence that had taken hold. Gabriel's transformation was complete, and the entity within him revelled in its newfound freedom. The Vatican records state that Father Gabriel was transferred for spiritual rehabilitation, but those who saw him last claim that at night he still whispers in Latin, and sometimes his reflection moves when he does not.